I don't know if it was Gearbox or what, where he's
Yeah.
like, I paid $80 for Starflight back in the day,
Yeah.
back in like the 90s. Somebody came, like, brought something up, which I didn't know because, it's a Starflight. Apparently, Starflight in package box came with a like flight controller, like
Yeah.
a flight
Sounds about
stick
right.
controller.
Yeah.
So 90% of that game's like currency or whatever
Yeah.
was for that controller. It
Well,
wasn't for the game itself.
it's also why, hey, back in the day, you got the Guitar Hero bundle, and it was like
Yeah.
$80.
Yep. But like somebody brought that up, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense on why the game would be $80. Is the
Well,
idiot probably bought the
yeah.
like super advanced version?
Well, it would also be one thing if he was like, "Oh yeah, but that's why our deluxe edition that comes with this item is this much." It'd be like, "Okay, yeah, it comes with something, not just the game
Yeah.
for like
Yep.
$80 for some reason."
And other people brought up, it's like you're gonna try and charge people for $80, which you know, a few idiots will do it, and then they'll put up videos on how bad the game is because you guys are just complete terrible at your job. And then they'll also sell a season pass with probably a bunch of cut content.
Which will probably
Like,
also be
you know,
$50 considering the game price went
yep,
up like $20, so.
yep. So they'll sell like a season pass, and then they'll also try and sell skins
Yeah.
for microtransactions.
Yep.
It's like at a certain point, nobody's gonna buy your game, and you're gonna lose every single person who actually looks forward to any of your games coming out. Like you
Yeah.
are going to essentially lose your entire fan base to the point where people will just move on to a different company, or another company will be like, hey, they're dropping the ball, let's just make a game similar to it, but actually listen to the people who want stuff in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. I also saw the dude, he was like talking about the new Borderlands, and he was like, "Well, the story doesn't matter too much, so it should be pretty good." And all I can think, I'm like, if you're playing like, um, like an MMO, yeah, the story doesn't need to be that good, because like you have a lot of other
Uh,
stuff to do. But in a single player game where you literally have to complete the story, like that's
yep,
all the game has, it's like it better be pretty freaking good.
yep. Which, like, if I went back, or if I could go back, I would have never picked up Borderlands 3 or Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Because,
Yeah.
like, Tiny Tina's was
Well,
a better game than 3, but the season
yeah.
pass crap
That's the
just
thing.
completely muddied the
They
entire
from
game for me.
Borderlands 3 to what was it? I got it. As soon as you stopped sharing. Tiny Tina's, they like flipped their business model. Like they had
Yep,
a good
and
main
now,
story in Tiny Tina's, and then had a shitty main story in Borderlands 3, and then their DLCs were flip-flopped. Because
yep,
Borderlands 3's stories, like I only played like one of them, I think, but like from what I played, it was pretty good, and everyone said they were pretty good. And
yeah.
then Tiny Tina's, it was just all cut content.
Which, the worst part about Tiny Tina's is it wasn't cut content, like, oh yeah, it was cut early in development and stuff. It was finished content they just specifically cut out of the game to sell
Well,
extra.
it also would have been one thing if they were to like, yeah, we're gonna like, we ain't really gonna do a DLC, so we're just gonna like sell the class like expansion thing for like $10, and then like all other stuff is
Yeah,
gonna be like free updates. It would have been like okay,
yep,
but no, they sold it for like $30 for like I think 4
Well,
new bosses or something like that.
even the
No,
class expansion, quote unquote, was just the thing with that game type. Unless the character is like an entirely different character with like entirely different abilities, they'll all just feel like the same like class essentially.
Yeah, which is also annoying because I didn't even think I clicked that. Somehow I reloaded the gun and opened it.
Yeah, I don't know how. But Tiny Tina's, I think, yeah, every single class in Tiny Tina's just felt the same. It was just,
Well,
hey, this one
I
you
do.
get this summon, and this one you don't. It's like, oh.
Well, Tiny Tina's did the cool thing though of like you pick a main class and then you can like
Yeah,
switch
and
your
then you have
secondary to like any of them. Like,
but that's the thing. If the main class in the other, like all the classes felt the same. Like the only difference was, hey, do you want one summon with this class or not?
yeah.
Which is not too great when there are people on the other side, or is that us?
I think it's us, but I can't really tell.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually down over there.
Yeah, it's us. You go that high?
Yeah. There's like 3 of them here.
Yeah.
Zombie. Catch up to it.
But yeah, that's like if you play a game like oh, if you play a game like Black Desert, let's just say, and then you play a game like Borderlands, Black Desert's classes are so diverse that each character feels like a different character.
Yeah.
Borderlands,
Yeah.
between Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 1, what's the difference between the characters? There's
Yeah.
very minute, small differences.
Yeah.
And then between the classes of Borderlands, not Borderlands, of Tiny Tina's, what's the difference between all the different classes? One gets a mushroom and the other gets a floating skull. Like that's not
Yeah.
big enough of a difference to
Well,
like
I
make them
also
two different classes.
not like out of all the games, none of them actually do like a true summon. They all just do a
No.
companion.
Yeah.
Which is like very annoying that they couldn't do like even to where like, hey, it's like you killed these 2 enemies and then you can like have them come as your like recruit them or whatever, like summon them.
Yeah. Well, out of all the games, again, especially with Tiny Tina's, because that's like the one with like actual classes and not just different characters. None of the classes felt like you really wanted to play that class.
Yeah.
It was either, hey, does this class get this one ability that makes it slightly different, but different enough that makes it overpowered? Or does it just not? Like,
Yeah.
none of them play different, I should say.
Yeah.
And that's, even with the base Borderlands, if you play as, I'll just go with Borderlands 3, Flak, or you play as the tank woman with the mech,
Yeah.
both the characters play the exact same. They're both run and gun characters because that's the game.
Yep.
Like, the class is just a sub. No, the class is like a sub thing, like a back end thought.
Yeah.
And then comes to like, would you rather Oh yeah, it is here. Would you rather play a game like Borderlands, or would you rather play like like DayZ?
Yeah. I was listening to a thing, I was like, no other game should, like, release their game at the same time as Borderlands, because it'd just, do bad for them. All I can think is, like, nah,
No, it
it'd probably
definitely
actually
will.
do better for them.
Yeah, it definitely will. That was outside.
Yeah.
Or no, smoke's here. That was from main building.
Sounds like on ground, though.
No, they're on ground.
Far back right is really vanished today.
Oh, so like over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like on the bottom floor. Main window, apparently.
Was it? Can't even tell.
Yeah. Top window.
Oh, that one.
Seems. You okay?
Oh, he headshotted me.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, she had a bomb lance. That's what that was.
Yeah, I was so
Honestly,
confused because like I went to shoot
I
and
thought it
like
was
my thing exploded. No, it was a bomb lance, yeah. And
Yeah, I thought it was bow the whole
I
time.
thought I hit something, but no, she like headshotted me at the same time, so it just like blew up in my face for some reason. Don't know why, but
Yeah.
also didn't expect them to just like run across like both of them.
Yeah. Wow, really makes it 13. Oh,
Yeah, sure. Tomorrow's new challenges.
hey, a boom lance.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hmm.
Nightingale. I've not seen them actually, but yeah, 5/9/25 was the last post on X.
Yeah.
What the hell are they doing?
I don't know. Really don't. The last thing I saw was that they added a couple more items. Like a couple more armor pieces or something to like a higher tier. That was like the last thing I saw.
Yeah, what the hell's
Which I kind of
like, dude?
figured it was gonna be over. Like the way it was going, and then they were like, yeah, we're gonna do this like big area thing, city thing. I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds like they're gonna quit after that. I guess the new Elden Ring's like number three, most popular right now.
Yeah,
Almost
apparently it's a
300,000.
yeah, apparently it's a decent game if you have people to play with.
Yeah, ain't it like an extraction shooter or something?
It's kind of, yeah.
Cause like I saw a thing and it was just like a snippet, but he like started a map and like opened up the map and it was just like a small like battle royale map that he was like
Yeah, it's like you and
parachuting
your
down into or
team go
whatever.
in and fight a boss and then leave type deal.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then the other game that just seems like it's dying is Path of Exiles too.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. Cause like I think it'll do pretty good once it like finishes and it's free to play. But like right
Yeah,
now, it like the only sales you're gonna get are the sales that like started at the beginning. You ain't getting people buying it like now when they realize that you guys
no.
ain't gonna update it any on a regular
Well,
basis.
when they're not updating it, and then they're also like updating the Path of Exiles 1.
Yeah. Did you load in?
No, I'm still on loading screen.
Okay.
What? I looked under a Path of Exiles 2 like post, and some idiots in here talking about Tarkov. It's like, what?
Hmm. Okay, kick me out.
Cool. I'm still loading. Apparently, they Call of Duty removed the battle royale solo like thing.
Hmm. That's weird. What do you mean, like solos in Battle Royale or like Battle Royale in general?
Yeah, battle royale in general. They like
Hmm.
removed solos only, like
Huh.
a solo very much free for all thing. Apparently,
You still loading?
yeah. What the hell's going
You
on?
might want to relaunch them.
Of course. Yeah.
What I do think would be cool is not Battlefield doing a Battle Royale, but Battlefield doing a what's it called? Planet Side 2 or whatever? Where it's like a big map and there's like five factions and you just fought over the whole map. Like it was like infinite time.
Yeah.
I think something like that Battlefield doing could be pretty cool. Which I wonder if that shit even still gets updates.
What?
That
Oh, there it is.
like was it called Planetside?
Yeah. I think they made a second one, didn't they?
Well, Planetside 2. I don't know if they ever made a one after that. There's still 1,000 people playing
Oh
it
no.
somehow.
Uh, I accidentally reconnected. Reconnect server now. Abort reconnection, yes. Jesus. I love how it's like, hey, we couldn't load you in. Do you want to try and reconnect to the thing we couldn't load you into? Obviously not. Especially since, like, it was, it didn't even try and disconnect me. It just was continuous loading.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, somehow it is still getting updates. They're still,
That's insane.
yeah, they're still selling skins and shit. And then I forgot you know, I think it's also a game you get like XP boosts and shit you could buy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I can't believe Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is still $20 on sale. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I can get the whole Spyro remastered like thing for $14.
Yeah, that's 3 games, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Pro Skater. Which I didn't even realize that Petoniak Pro Skater is made by Activision.
Yeah.
Which I kind of forgot about.
I just seen a thing where it's like, uh, there are calls to deport the the president of China's daughter from the U.S. And all I could think of is like I've not heard one of those calls. I don't know where you're getting your information from because normally when there's calls for something, you see it everywhere. I've not seen it
Yeah.
once, so not too good of calls if you don't actually hear them.
Did you melee before me there?
Nope.
Might
Oh
be
yeah, yeah. I
something.
was
Oh,
trying
okay.
to hit him in the crotch. He came right up on me. That wasn't us.
That was me. Same with
That
that.
wasn't. Oh my god,
Freaking
you're just
symbol there if you
in
need it.
everything, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. No, that would have been a cool perk. Make it so you could go into
Having
like,
windows.
I was gonna say go into dark sight and then be able to like take over the mind of a bird and be able to fly it around to like scout.
And they have that. It's just the stupid bug.
Yeah, I know.
Which, just gonna say, I think it'd been way better if the bug just didn't have the stupid black and white.
Well, it'd be fine if they
Vision.
did that, but then made like the bird actually like clear vision. It's like, hey, it's a bigger object. Someone could shoot it down a lot easier. Or something, but like
Yeah.
the whole, because like I get why they did it because they made it so small, so it's like, oh, if you see it, it's hard to shoot it. So it's also like it's completely useless then, because it's like
Yeah.
it'd be one thing if there was one that was like clearer but like couldn't explode or do anything. Then
They could have just made the choke that.
yeah, yeah, essentially, yeah.
Another one. But yeah, I've been playing Lords of the Fallen. Been playing some Jurassic World Evolution 2. That's next count over, it sounds.
I've just been watching anime.
Oh, have you? Yeah, a whole $7. Those just need to be taken out of the game completely. What the hell's the point of $7?
Yeah. For it to also be a random chance. Like if it was
Yeah. It's
like
like a guarantee they always spawn somewhere.
yeah.
I'd understand a little better, but it's a random chance of $7 whole. I think the max is like 20.
Or if they made it
Like
to where like you could actually see where they are, like through dark sight or something.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, but there's like as of right now there's like no point to them. Cause you ain't gonna go and try and look around for them. Yeah, alright.
Careful. There were people over there somewhere.
Were there? I thought that flare was all the way up on the bank up there.
Was it? I thought it was right over
I
there.
don't know. Well, we can just head down this way then.
Well, I'd like to hit up this tree. Okay, never mind. Crows were right in front of me. I didn't notice them. Two beetles.
Yeah, no, I got one too.
By the way, this game is one of the few that just, like, completely, like, craps itself.
Oh,
It
yeah.
has in 120 some latency.
Yeah. Yeah, I was getting more FPS on Dune which looks
Yeah,
better, has like
insane.
40 real people in it, and like a whole bunch of AI all over the place.
It's also way bigger than
Yeah.
every single one.
Yep.
That'd be a cool, like, monster to add to this. The
Yeah.
underground worm.
Yeah. Could you imagine if they made it to where it's like a thing to
He
where...
hit me.
Yeah.
He hit me when I was behind him.
Yeah, that's fine.
How the hell did he hit me behind him?
Yeah, make it to where, like, if there's a body dead on the ground for so long, a worm would, like, come and eat it. Or something like that.
That'd be cool. Or make it like a trap. Like a perk, you could trap dead bodies and stuff with the worms.
Yeah.
And come up and just, like, bleed the guy or something.
Yeah. You don't have a sniper, do you?
I'm level, like, 3. No, I do not.
Why not?
Well, I'm level 3.
Yeah.
Can't
There's
get
snipers you can start with.
Which one?
The medium sniper?
Oh, the garbage $120-some, like, sniper.
That's the guy that's running, like, literally the worst gun in the game, I'm pretty sure right now. Or you were last game.
It is not.
The Springfield?
Yeah, it is not.
Yeah, it's literally the worst gun in the game. I have literally never killed one person with it.
Well, just because you haven't doesn't mean I haven't.
You didn't either last game.
With it. Last game, I died because you died. There was nothing I could do with a guy with a bomb land.
Right here in the corner. But yeah, that gun, even with bleed rounds, they'll be like down a health chunk and I still won't one-shot them, it seems like.
What's up in them the nuts? I seen him for a second there. Up on top. Thing up here. They both are now. Oh, that's where bounty or boss is. It's like right there. Also, this is not the worst gun in the game because it's like $20. He just ran out the back. He's going down here somewhere. Oh, nope. Ran somewhere under here. They're getting shot at by someone down that direction.
Yeah.
Down like south. Is he up there?
Yeah, one of them is. There's still people down, like, southeast.
South, yeah.
You might be able to sneak.
Oh, they're on that building over there.
There's more people coming this way here, too. We gotta sneak up around.
Somebody died inside. But yeah, that's another big reason the Springfield's really good, is it's okay damage and stuff, but it's only like $38. Like, it's the next gun up is like 100.
Dude right there, I just saw a peek around that.
Yeah, I just noticed him.
Right here.
There's a red barrel right at the bottom of that. You might want to move.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't even know exactly. I think he's still somewhere. Yeah, it's like somewhere in there, but I can't actually see him. He's like right on the other side of the choke.
Someone died.
I think he's like, there's that like building back there, and I think he's shooting through the slits back here. That's I think what it is, but I ain't positive. Someone did kill someone over there though.
Yeah. On 10.
Could have been me for someone there.
You okay?
Okay, don't even know where it came from, but sure.
I think he shot you through the wall. I hear you walking. I think it's a person.
Yeah.
Someone's over here. The other one's behind you. Like west.
Mm. Oh, okay.
Nice.
It's like in buildings still.
You know, out of all the changes they made, they left all that water there.
It's like over there on Mark, pretty much. They're like down by that building there on Mark. Pushing us. From like the west to southeast. Or south to south to southeast, I mean. It's a duo. He's like right on this somewhere. Killed him. It's like down this way. It's like somewhere down in here, I think. Yep.
Yep. Where at?
Down here somewhere still. I'm out of sight though, so I can't.
Okay.
If you want, you could probably start burning that dude.
He's in the water.
Oh.
He looks like he's inside the building now.
Yeah, he is. I can hear him up in there.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Where's he at?
Right here on this opening over here. There you go.
Got him.
No one close, at least.
I love it as soon as I pick up that sawed-off lead ration, start going to town.
Yeah. Did I ever fully loot this dude? I don't know. Yeah, I did.
I don't think I did. I think I just grabbed his guns. There's a guy dead here, too.
Okay.
Is that a... Ew. No wonder this idiot lost. Yeah, grab that one.
I also know where there's one other body, too.
I guess I did loot everything from him.
Is that Nitro?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Huh.
No wonder that moron lost. No one else around us. Oh, there's a dead guy here. Somewhere. Oh, it's up top.
Oh, there's two up here. I think,
Oh.
right? Or no, I don't know. I saw that. I thought that was a body. It was just a boss thing. It's
Okay,
like they
cool. Thanks
destroyed
for-
everything off of it, though.
Thanks for switch my guns game. There's a guy in there, too.
Freaking symbol there. There's a thing
yeah.
down here, though. Body.
Who killed this guy?
I don't know. He was dead when we showed up here.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
I don't know.
Yoink.
There's really not a water clue here. Okay. A little weird, but okay. We grabbed one too, and I just can't remember where the hell it said it was.
I was expecting to die this game.
Yeah.
No, I zoomed in. Which, I don't know who was teamed with who there.
Yeah, I don't know exactly either.
Because I don't know if two bounty holders were teamed, or if bounty holder and that last guy over there was teamed.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, this is kind of crazy. Those are not another clue.
Mm-hmm. Anything on the table? Oh,
Nah, I'm gonna go check the other one then. Perk. Beast face.
Oh. Ooh. Glad how I somehow forgot that, like... Oh, that's great. Glad I forgot to put perks on this character.
Yeah.
Which... I just love it, the guys who just seem like, you know, got killed by me. They look and I'm a legendary hunter with not a single perk on me.
Yeah.
That guy's hacking. There's no way you wouldn't put a perk on that. Hey, found one.
Was that like church?
Oh, that's great.
Oh no, it's like bottom left. Well, at least it didn't tell us it was back up where we came from.
Yeah. I'm guessing we somehow, like, killed everybody there.
Seems like it.
Even though we really didn't do anything.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killing the hive on top of the building.
This one.
Nothing on this table either.
Okay, it's saying it's like somewhere down in here.
See, this, like, they should definitely have something on every table. Especially since they changed the whole thing for like, prestiging character.
But, yeah, because they also changed the blueprints. Don't give you 3 things anymore either.
Yeah. So even if it's like, oh, it's just money, or a cash register, or an actual item, like an actual gun you can use. But there's just sometimes you go through and you get like one money sack on a table and nothing else.
Yeah.
You find him?
Not yet. Just can't tell how far down he actually is. And of course there ain't another goddamn clue. Might be this way though. Okay, it's somewhere around there. Well, that could be a pretty big area, so.
Yep.
Oh, right here in front of me. Don't worry.
You know, the next,
Yep, I knew it. Couldn't move quick enough. Of course.
You weren't full health?
No, I was. It's just he does his lightning thing, which also took me down health. And then I couldn't get out quick enough because he instantly did a charge right after that. Somehow I aimed right at him and it went over him. Okay, it's full charge.
Charging.
Yeah, I gotta get my stamina back. Come on, stamina.
I hate fighting this guy.
Yep.
Oh. Also, I think these bosses would be really cool behind you. If they did it, you might want to get your stamina back. You do no damage to him in that form. When he's like, you get right underneath you.
Yeah.
Still right underneath you.
Yeah.
There you go. You do no damage to him when he's changing forms, which I don't like either.
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, your audio just sounded weird for a second. But I think it'd be cool if they did a, thing where it, like, acted like an actual alligator, alligators, where if you shoot it, like, right behind the head, it just insta-kill it.
Yeah.
Remedy. No death cheat.
Hey, I like how we spawned right here, though.
Yeah. Somehow spawned here, ran top right, came back down.
Hey, dum-dum there.
Oh, that'd
Need
be really cool if I had.
Dum-dum.
Yeah, if I had anything that I couldn't just buy it off of.
Yeah.
Another issue with that, like, certain guns are really only good with dum-dums.
Yeah.
And then they took dum-dum off those guns and added it to where it's like, oh, it's a random chance. But I'm not going to run an inferior gun to have a random chance of getting the ammo type.
Yeah.
Now, if this was a game similar to, like, Escape from Tarkov, to where you could just grab the ammo box and exfil with it, and add that onto any gun you want,
Yeah.
that'd be a different story.
Yeah.
Nope, couldn't do that. Okay. Wait, is the Vandal? Oh no, it'd be off this, right? Aggression. No.
Which one are you looking
What
for?
the hell? Okay, so for some reason, the Vandal is its own thing. The Vandal 73C. Instead of just being a sought-off variant of the Frontier 73C.
Oh.
Sure. God, that's so dumb.
Yeah,
Yay.
there's a 73, a 73C, and then there's like another one that's like similar but also its own category.
Yeah. But I was reading something stupid where somebody was like, people have brought back the R word. I was like, what
Mm,
the hell's the R word? And then I looked through the comments and it's like, oh, it's just retard. Like that's not
yeah, it's like it
not
never
really a
really went away, but sure.
well, the way the thing was describing is the R word is back. How a slur became renormalized. It's not a slur. And a
No.
bunch of the comments like really like stated it is a fact. Somebody put Michael Scott said it best. You on wait for the gift. Uh, you call your friends retards when they're acting retarded. You don't call retarded people retards. It's bad taste.
Yeah,
But you got a bunch of people in here. He's like, a retard is someone who should know better but doesn't,
yeah,
so not mental
yeah,
impaired. And then you got other idiots who's like, why would you be proud about bringing back a slur? It's not a slur.
yeah, no. Also, even if it is a
And
slur, like, who cares?
well, you
Like,
got this guy, and you got this guy who makes sense as well. Under whose authority is it a slur? Next thing you know, you can't say stupid, dumb, fool, and until finally you're left with double plus on smart. You.
yeah, 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 essentially.
But yeah, I was super confused on the R word slur. It's like, what the hell is R? Is there a new slur I don't know about?
Yeah,
Did somebody buy the battle pass? They get a new slur?
yeah.
It's just some idiot like, yeah. Yeah, that's demoralizing. Japan is the cleanest country ever. Do you know how insane it is for water to be cleared during a flood? And it's a video of
Yeah,
like I guess a subway in Japan being flooded, and the water looks like completely 100% clear. And then somebody's
yeah.
like, "Here's New York," and the water's black. It's like, oh, okay.
I heard of a thing, I forget where it was. I don't know, it was one of those places that had like a flood warning or whatever, like a tsunami or whatever, so they got
Yeah.
like 5 feet of freaking water or some shit. So their insurance for their building wouldn't cover it and shit, and they were like, okay, so then they flooded their own building with clean water so that all the dirty water from outside wouldn't come in, and it actually worked. Like it
Huh.
stopped like all of the water somehow from like all the dirty water coming in.
But they still have water in their building, though.
Yeah, but then once the like water goes away, you just have to like let it dry out instead of having to clean up all the mud that would also be left behind with it.
I mean, I guess, but not really gonna matter when you have like so much in damages in water.
Mm,
It's like, hey, my building's not muddy. I still have to replace the entire floor though because it's rotted through, or the salt water ate away the
well,
block
you
or
probably
whatever.
wouldn't have to do the floor. Because like
Oh,
most
alright.
businesses are concrete floors.
Okay, the walls and everything.
Yeah.
Like you're still you're still kind of screwed in that department. Like cleaning would be the least of your worries.
Yeah, but it'd also be like you'd have to
Okay.
clean all that before you could even like tear down the walls then. essentially.
And what do you mean the insurance wouldn't cover it?
Insurance doesn't cover flood. You have to have flood insurance to be able for it to cover it.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if the insurance doesn't cover the flood, and they flooded their own, like, their building's still flooded.
Yeah.
Flood insurance wouldn't really have mattered because they would still have to fix the building.
Yeah.
Like, it's still a negative. Like, they didn't win. It's just, hey, we have slightly less work to do now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
slightly
Essentially.
less
Yeah.
to pay. Not even really slightly less to pay for. Like, because they still have to replace a bunch of stuff. And what's even funnier about that is their building wasn't even gonna flood. They just flooded their own building.
Yeah.
Also, you'd think if you were in a location that gets floods, you'd think that'd be like a major insurance you get.
Yeah, that or at least making it to where, like, your building's a little bit more waterproof. In the sense of, like,
Yeah.
hey, let's maybe, like, instead of using the cheaper drywall that, like, you know, most homes normally would use because it ain't gonna flood, maybe we get the better stuff that you're supposed to use in, like, kitchens and, like, bathrooms.
Yeah. Isn't it like plaster board or whatever?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's like a different, like, sheet of paper they put on it or some shit. I don't know exactly, but it's like it's essentially the same thing, but like one's made for like water protection and one ain't.
Yeah. Have you seen that stupid, like, 3D printing buildings? Have you seen that?
The concrete one
garbage?
or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the absolute garbage where they're like, oh, that's so amazing. It's like, not really.
Yeah, no.
It's like that machine probably costs more than just buying the block and hiring people to lay it.
Yeah. No, it's like
And
the
then could
game.
you imagine trying to do electrical work through solid concrete?
Yeah.
Did I just see a guy?
Yeah, you did.
Zombie just ran past. Is he still here?
I don't know.
This ain't going off.
Maybe they did leave. I don't know why they are coming our way to begin with.
Of course. Knife him! What the?
You good back there?
I'm glad I'm straight
I got shot at by someone.
behind us, I think. Back there.
I don't think it was. I thought it was like southeast, but I don't know. On train tracks, but I could be wrong. Yeah, right there on Mark on that cart.
Are they up in it?
Yeah, they were in the cart there.
I think they just went out the other side.
Okay.
Oh, this is boss. Is it?
Maybe. It sounds like either here or the next one. Yeah, it is. I hear it going off somewhere. Although if it was here, it should already be. Yeah, it ain't here. Must be the, like, next thing over. Like, in between this compound and the one up there.
Yeah. Did you, like, expertly kill him or something?
No. I don't know where he is.
Your microphone keeps, like, getting real quiet. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Maybe it's this Discord today.
Might be. I'm just shooting at a barrel.
Someone just shot at me.
Behind you.
Somewhere out here.
A red barrel behind you.
Yeah. This guy dang suppressed, so I can't even really... I do have blast heads. I'll have to check next time he shoots them.
But he's going after someone.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, it's you. The audio in this game really needs fixed. I should not be able to hear your footsteps from this
It's in
distance.
this tree cluster right here.
Careful of the red yellow barrel.
Yeah, somewhere in here. Yeah, like literally right there in mark. Somewhere.
You got a hit marker?
See one or two.
I didn't see any. I just blew up next to your mark.
Somewhere right here. Just looking at see him. Definitely though. TNT coming. Honestly, I have no idea where he went.
Is that you?
Yeah, I'm coughing. He would have had to have run down this way, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
He thought he was in there. Well.
The guns need fixed. I
Up here.
am not even looking at the body and I'm looting it. What was the secondary? Oh, that.
One boss is up here.
Yeah. I think if you don't have the perk to get up, it's just instant burn. Like after like 2 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if you don't have a teammate or something. Or have it so there's a way to tell if solo has a perk.
Interesting.
Because just doing this sucks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit in a bush over here and watch this.
Grab something to drink.
What's it called? Bosses here, but there's people here also somehow.
Oh, where we were?
Up in here.
Oh.
He's like in the woods
Do you
over here
actually see
somewhere.
boss?
Nah, I'm just in range of boss.
So stealthy. Look at us. Being so swarthy.
Boss is like northeast, like straight 60.
Are you moving?
Yeah. Stop now though.
That's alright. I didn't know if you were moving or if someone was sneaking up on me. I don't like bosses being in the woods.
No.
I need to go to
Right
the
there.
bathroom so bad. You see
Pushing
him?
up. Boss is starting to fight someone.
Also, the issue with this boss is its range is so massive. Like its aggro range.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But they're probably in that tower.
Could be, yeah. Yeah, keep backing off, keep backing off.
You didn't get hit?
Mm-mm. It ain't even like the aggro range, is that he can go to like the corner of his aggro range and then still lob them at you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're up in that tower.
Yeah, they'd either have to be up there or on that like backside over there. Like almost in the field over there, or open area. Just watch, there's crows on the top of that building there.
These face.
All the windows were like broken. I didn't see anything in it though.
We're still in their range, in his like
Yeah, yeah, it's
sight
crazy.
range.
Oh no, they ain't broken. I guess it was just a render.
Did I just hear a choke get thrown?
Maybe? I mean, I could throw a TNT up in there and see if anyone runs out.
You could, but then I don't know. I'd say hold off on using your TNTs. Yep, he's up there. Just camping in a building. He's probably a solo.
Probably.
Wait, I didn't fall down?
No.
Why would you jump in? I don't think you can burn bodies that way anymore.
No. I honestly didn't think I was still in the range of it.
You jumped right in on it.
The choke was like, not the choke, but the fire was like center. It was like over here, and I jumped in here.
No, the fire was here, all the way over. You could see it on your screen when I was watching you. I was wondering why you were jumping in.
Yeah, I don't really know what your plan was though either.
Honestly, I didn't even think that he could like peek at me
Well,
when I jumped up here.
even still, you like came up here and made all this noise, jumped up here, and instead of like keep going or whatever down there, you're just like, nah, let me instantly look behind here, straight through here where you can see me.
I seen the lantern there, and I was like, I'm gonna shoot this lantern and then push around, so he's trapped in a corner if he was up here, and now he's just staring at me.
Yeah.
I don't. Do you have something to kill this guy quick?
We'll see. Oh, that one hit.
Don't get hit. He'll kill. He'll like one shot you if you get hit.
Yeah. Go clear.
Yeah, let's just expo.
Yep, necromancer.
Oh, god dang it.
And of course I threw it right into the bowl.
What the
Wait,
hell?
how do I still have my health chunk? Oh yeah, because we just killed that guy.
What do you mean?
Right.
You just saw boss. Why?
So they don't use them?
Why didn't you just throw it up inside on that guy's body? I love how you're just like, yeah, right at your feet. Everybody gets a taste.
Well, I like threw it, and I was like trying to throw it behind me, and I like literally walked right next to a pole and threw it at the exact same time.
What do you mean you tried throwing it behind you?
Like, I came like this, and I like went to throw it and looked behind me at the same time, and there was just a pole right there.
Oh my goodness. Pole jump scare.
Mm-hmm.
No, I heard it light, so I was like, oh, he's gonna throw a firebomb up in the building.
No.
No, you just go full sociopath and burn yourself.
Mm. I do like how I'm like, hey, should I throw a TNT in? And you're like, nah, we don't need that. Let me go up here and just stare at the student die.
Well, I didn't want you wasting your TNT in case he was, like, hidden in the woods or something right next to the tower. So, like,
yeah, but I wouldn't have been able to use it then.
For that. Yeah, because then you could have thrown it, and if I died up in tower, you could have thrown it and gotten up to me. Door was closed, no window was broken, so I kind of didn't figure he was up there. And I just went up just to make sure, and he was up there. Saved it, I guess. Okay. Oh, what else is going on? Okay, so I just seen a thing, and it's like she was never like this with Travis. What is this man doing to her that has her like this? And like I watched the thing, and it's just a woman kissing a guy, and all I'm thinking is like, who the hell's Travis? Who the hell are these people? Why does anybody care?
Yeah, yeah. It's like some people, wow, look at this. This celebrity kissed this celebrity different than this celebrity kissed this celebrity. It's like, okay, who really cares?
I don't
It's
even know
like,
they're celebrity. Like I don't know who the hell they are. I just seen a thing. It's like who should be cast is as Princess Zelda, and somebody's like a biological man, a biological woman. Like, is that really a
yeah.
is that really a thing? Like, are they really? I don't.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking to someone.
Yeah, it's like I just don't know why you have a man play Zelda, and then I think somebody's like, if you think like that, your logic's flawed because Bart Simpson's voiced by a woman. Like voice acting and actually acting are two very different things.
Yeah, it's also like, okay, so why not do it like the thing's actually done then? And do it
Well,
like essentially how
thing,
Darth Vader was done? Where
well,
it's
the
like,
thing
wow, the
with it,
dude's actually
well, no,
white,
I
but it
don't.
was voiced by a different actor
Like,
then.
no, the whole thing is like the guy kind of looks like Zelda, kind of. Maybe if you squint, it's like that doesn't matter. It's like if I was if I was having a live action Samurai Jack, I would want an Asian actor playing him. I wouldn't want,
Yeah.
you know, an African actor, even though, an African American guy voiced Samurai Jack, which is kind of nuts. Never would have thought
Yeah.
the guy's voice was amazing. But it's like you don't just it's stupid. Like if they're actually thinking of casting a guy that plays Zelda in a live action TV show of Zelda,
Yeah.
you're absolutely insane and nobody will watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I don't think anybody's gonna watch it anyways. I don't know
No.
why they decided a live action version of a Nintendo video game instead of an animated series. Like I don't know why.
Yeah. Also after watching there's like an anime called I think it's like Wand and Sword or Sword and Wand or something like that. And then there's also
Okay.
Marshall, where they were both just like wizards or whatever, going to a university or whatever. It's like why didn't like when they want to remake Harry Potter just make it into an anime?
Yeah.
Like it
Would have
it
been
also it also would have
actually
been
would have been way better because he could have shown off more of the interesting spells and he could have actually done everything by the book
yeah. Yep.
without having to figure out how to do it in live action.
Yep.
Yeah. It also would have been like, oh, we don't have an animated series of Harry Potter. We already have a live action version.
Well, also it's like if something happens, it's way easier to get a voice actor than it is like a whole new actor also. So like if
Yep.
you're gonna keep it around for like, 12 years plus or whatever, then
Also, they could just go with like how most TV shows go, where the voice actor like can kind of keep their voice sounding about the same for years.
Yeah, yeah.
And they don't
Yeah,
have
you wouldn't have to.
children,
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about
the child growing
Yeah.
up or hitting puberty before
Yeah.
they're supposed to in the TV show. Yeah.
Also, it'd be way cheaper. Also.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that's a big reason. Like movies and stuff, when they have like supposed to be kid actors or like teenage actors, they usually have adults play them. And it's because if their voice starts cracking or changes mid-shoot, then they're not screwed with like a bunch of footage they can't use, because then the actor's voice is completely different. But yeah, no, I don't know why they're doing a live-action Harry Potter.
Yeah, I don't know either, because it's also...
Especially since their whole reason for doing it, and which, when I was on board with it, was we're gonna make it close to the book as possible. And then they cast an entirely different race for Professor Snape.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, there's a point in the show where the guy's father's supposed to hang him upside down and call him, like, dirty or greasy. That's gonna have a whole new context.
Yep.
With the, like, that's not gonna... It's not, like, he didn't think of this through.
No.
The actor could be, like, the best actor in the world. Nothing against him. But you don't want to cast somebody who's going to change the entire context of the scene.
Maybe he'll do whiteface.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah. I want someone to do a skit about that now.
Well, did you ever watch Tropic Thunder?
Yeah. Okay, somehow that dude... What? Oh, he has the medium lever with Dum Dum. He's right on my body.
He instantly ran back.
Yeah, he's like running all around.
Why were you over there? Is that the way to boss?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Don't know where you were going, but yeah, it is.
I kind of thought since we came from that direction it wasn't over there.
There's nothing in the water you might be able to sneak across. Sounds like he's like fighting someone. Get up in that rock cluster right there and you should be able to get it. He's like right on my body though. To your right, close though. It's a duo. They're still on the bridge, yep. Okay, somehow saw it, I got up. Oh.
Oh, he's behind me?
He must have got super fucking lucky and found that in game.
What?
Well, he's running the medium lever action with Dum Dum.
Yeah. I thought they were both on the bridge. I could have sworn I still heard running on wood when he was like in front of me.
I was more confused why they ran across bridge to begin with. And then apparently like one doubled back way before the other one did somehow.
No, apparently I don't know if both of them even crossed bridge.
I don't know. Yeah, because it's freaking scarce ammo.
Yeah.
I'm still super confused though.
With what?
Because this gun only does 123 damage.
Yeah.
But he would
Did he
shoot me
headshot
and
you?
I couldn't even like stop my bleeding. No, the first time he didn't even headshot me. He didn't headshot me either time. But the first time he like shot me,
Hmm.
I instantly like tried to like stop it and I still couldn't stop it in time. So I
Hmm.
don't know what that was. I'll have to rewatch the video thing or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting the guy to be like there.
Yeah.
Like I kind of expected them both to be on bridge. Apparently not.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm probably
I
gonna
don't
get
know
off
what's
recording
around.
it though.
Yeah, thing,
That.
but I have no idea what the setup. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh yeah, right here. Oh, that's the survey. Yay. Hour 34 minutes.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I could have sworn I heard them both run across bridge.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And then
Which
like
is
that
one of the
dude
big reasons
started to
I
look at me and
pushed
he
up.
yeah, and you ran up and he still shot me and like killed me.
Yeah. Yep. Well, you killed him. Like you traded, and then I
Yeah.
was looking at bridge, thinking the other guy maybe shot you. No, no, the he was still in a bush behind us.